Welcome back to the allotment, 22nd of June, and I hope you're ready for a tour around. You can see everything's growing. We're running out of water, or I'm running out of water. I just started to pump the well out to fill the water barrels up, but it looks like I'm somehow going to have to get water here, maybe in containers, because it's forecast a really nice week and things are dying. Anyway, I'll let you have a look around, and then if you've got any questions or comments at the end, please feel free to leave them. Here we go. Right, this is the second greenhouse, and as you can see, we have the sweet peppers all planted up, growing quite nicely. We have some aubergines, some spur peppers, some smaller peppers. So we should have a continuation, or I should have a continuation. I keep saying we, there's only me. Never mind. There's one cucumber left. I managed to rescue one out of the 8 I had. So just give those a water. Out here we've got potatoes. And the little apple tree is still growing nicely now. Lots of potatoes. On this side, more potatoes. I've replanted some of the Brussels sprouts where the pigeons took. Cauliflower's been replanted. There's carrots in there somewhere amongst the weeds. Got a whole row of parsnips. I'll just leave them until they get a bit bigger, then I'll separate them off. I realised is if you separate them too soon, they die. If you separate them too late, they die. So it's getting the right balance. As you can see, I've covered them with cloches at the moment to keep those pigeons off. They seem to be taking off quite well. Have some leeks and cabbage. Celery. Some more onions. Then there's the raspberry bed. Everything's overgrown with weeds. And over on the strawberries, they're all netted off now. As you can see underneath, they're growing quite nicely. Covered in horsetails. I'll take them as I can get them out. Over here we have the onions. I've took the radish out. I had a few radish off, not very many. Have some new carrots planted, chives, more carrots, onions. I think I've planted them too deep. The experiment I did was I planted these about 1.5 inches deep, and at the top of the allotment some are planted on top. These at 1.5 inches deep, they're not actually bulbing out, they're more like growing like spring onions, but big fat ones. I have some peas for planting out there, all grown by seed, from seed. And then again along here, strawberries. There's 2 different varieties. These were last year's seeds, so this year's first season, and the others are 3 years old, so they'll be there last season. Have a few herbs growing. Everything dries out too quickly here. Some more raspberries. And the weeds have taken over there. We've just been pumping out this land drain. We call it the well, but it's actually just a drain. Gave everything good water. There's about 2 foot left in there now, so I'll pump some more out in a bit. It's just simply